Welcome back. Today we are talking about the importance of sleep. Now, a little warning, if you have had sleep issues for a while, you may want to skip this section. There's no need to be reminded that sleep is important. But for those who desire more education, this is a powerful way to help with motivation and making changes that will not only improve your sleep, but help you thrive. So sleep is often seen as a luxury, right? Something we do when everything else is done. But in reality, it's an essential part of our health. It's the foundation for almost everything we do. Energy, focus, mood, immune system, and even how we process emotions rely on sleep. Dr. Matthew Walker is one of the leading sleep researchers, and he says sleep is the single most effective thing we can do to reset our brain and our body health each day. So in this module, we'll explore the different stages of sleep, what each stage offers you, and why prioritizing rest is one of the best things you can do for your health. And we'll also look at the profound negative effects of sleep deprivation and how it impacts every part of your life, which is why that warning is there. If that does not feel productive and supportive for you, just skip this. So what exactly is the role of sleep? Sleep isn't just about turning off your brain for a few hours. It's the active process where your brain and body and mind go through essential repair and restoration. So during sleep, our brain processes information from the day, consolidates memories, and clears toxins through a process called the lymphatic system, which is crucial for brain health and preventing neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. Your body heals cells, strengthens the immune system, balances hormones. Sleep also plays a key role in regulating emotions and enhancing learning and creativity. Without sleep, none of these processes happen effectively. That's why we can feel foggy, irritable, and even physically sick when we don't get enough rest. All right, now let's break down the stages of sleep and what each one does for you, because each stage is vital and serves a very unique purpose. Stage 1, light sleep. This is the transition phase between awake and asleep. It lasts for a few minutes, hopefully. During this stage, your heart rate begins to slow, your muscles start to relax. Your body is preparing to enter the deeper stages of sleep. Think of stage 1 as the warm-up phase, right? It's a brief but essential to get your body into this sleep rhythm. Stage 2, deeper light sleep. There's other names for it, but think of it as stage 2. It makes up 50% of your sleep cycle. During this, your brain produces bursts of electrical activity called sleep spindles, which are essential for memory consolidation and learning. Your temperature starts to drop, your heart rate continues to slow, your body is preparing even further for the deeper stages of sleep. So stage 3, deep sleep, slow wave sleep. This is arguably the most restorative stage of sleep, often called slow wave sleep, because of the brainwave patterns observed during this time, far slower. Your body focuses on physical repair during deep sleep. Tissues grow, cell regeneration occurs, your immune system is strengthened. We can't live without any stage, but there is a lot of emphasis on deep sleep. Deep sleep, it helps us regulate the emotional centers of the brain. This stage acts as a reset button for managing stress and anxiety. It's also during this stage that your body produces the most growth hormone, which is vital for recovery, muscle repair, and overall health. And these are just a few things. This list can go on, but this is just to give you an idea of how important each stage is, especially this one. Lastly, REM sleep, rapid eye movement. REM is when most of your dreaming occurs, where we oddly enough have the same level of brain activity as when we are awake, and that is wild and beautiful. So this stage is crucial for cognitive functions like problem solving, creativity, emotional processing. Dr. Matthew Walker describes REM as the emotional first aid, helping you process emotions and reduce emotional reactivity. So during REM sleep, your brain solidifies memories and helps you to make connections between seemingly unrelated pieces of information. This is why getting enough REM sleep can boost creativity and innovation and even solve problems. That's why we have the saying, sleep on it, because it works. So what does good sleep actually even look like, right? It's not just about the quantity of hours you spend in bed. It's actually about the quality and balance between the different stages of sleep. So for most people, we want it to look like, yes, 7 to 9 hours, ideally, and then falling asleep within 20 minutes with minimal awakening. So no more than 1 to 2, and there aren't for more than about 15 minutes at a time. A bathroom break in the middle of the night is normal. Big thing you should wake up feeling is refreshed. Sleep should leave you feeling rested and alert in the morning, not groggy and tired. Something that I think a lot of us have come to normalize. And lastly, it's having the energy to do all the activities that you want to engage in. So this is optimal and what we try to aim for. But I promise you, not everyone is getting this, and it's just the model of what we shoot for. All right, so a bit of a heavier section. Let's talk about what happens when you don't get enough sleep. Sleep deprivation doesn't just make you tired. It impacts every system in the body. Cognitive decline, right? Lack of sleep impairs your memory, decision-making, reaction time. Dr. Walker, who I refer to often, his research shows that being sleep deprived reduces your ability to learn new information by up to 40%. It also has been shown that you are 70% more likely to be involved in a car accident because of the lack of reaction time. Next is there's emotional dysregulation, right? Sleep impacts the amygdala and the emotional, which is the emotional center of the brain. Without enough sleep, your emotional responses become more intense and harder to control. This is why sleep deprivation is linked to higher rates of anxiety and depression. It also affects the immune system. People who sleep less than 6 hours a night are 4 times as likely to catch a cold, and that's just the short-term effects. There's also hormone imbalances, right? Sleep impacts cortisol, which regulates stress. Leptin and ghrelin are also affected, which is the hunger and satiation hormones, and even testosterone. I mean, honestly, every hormone can be affected by sleep at some level. So I'll just share a few more. Heart health, sleep deprivation is linked to higher blood pressure, increased risk of heart disease, and stroke. So getting less than 6 hours, that tends to be the marker a lot of the studies are done on. 6 hours a night can increase your risk of heart disease by 48%. And lastly, brain. Not getting enough sleep is linked to higher rates of Alzheimer's because your brain doesn't get to go through the cleaning process at night, as we talked about earlier. So what's the takeaway, right? Sleep isn't something you should just push to the side. It's a foundational part of your health. Think of sleep as a performance enhancing tool. And as Dr. Huberman often says, if you want to optimize your life, you start by optimizing your sleep. Prioritizing sleep means just taking it seriously. The goal isn't perfection, it's progress. Even small changes to your sleep habits can have a big impact over time. So to recap, sleep plays a vital role in physical, emotional, and cognitive well-being. And each stage offers a unique benefit that you need to feel your best. And as we went over decently thoroughly, sleep deprivation affects your body and mind in profound ways in all aspects. So prioritizing sleep is one of the best ways and best things you can do for your overall health and well-being. So in the next module, we will explore practical strategies to improve your sleep quality. For now, take a moment to reflect on how you've been approaching sleep. Are you giving it the priority it deserves? If not, what small changes can you start making today to improve your rest? Thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next module.